Alright, we're going to start in just a second here. You're using my code to make the hash up cheaper? Or free? That's even better. Hey Matt, how's it going? Alright. Hello everyone. So let's see if today is the day. $4 worth of hash up. So this is the same deck I've been playing for all of my streams basically. I made one small change, is I wanted a second sweeper in the sideboard, so I was trying out Burn Down the House, I think that's what it's called, the 5 mana one. But I just swapped it up for a second Storm's Wrath because it seemed like there were just too many 5-drops. Like if I needed a sweeper, I would end up with a hand of like Glorybringer, 6 mana Chandra, and my 5 mana sweeper, and like just didn't get there. So I just need this one win, well, one best of 3 win, and then we'll get to Mythic. That will be the second time that I've ever made Mythic. For the past couple of days, I kind of like floundered a little bit, going like win one, lose one, you know, do that a bunch, so I'm not sure if I'll end up with a rank. It would be cool if I did, but it would surprise me a little bit if I got a, you know, actual numbered position right away. Hey Master Christ, how's it going? Alright, let's go for this. I mean, seeing so much of the red-black aggro deck, I don't know what you call it, is it red-black mid-range or red-black aggro, but it's a deck with like Graveyard Trespasser, the 2-mana Vampire, Croxa, and a whole bunch of removal spells. M-A-O-H. Don't know what that means. We're on the draw and this hand sucks, so that's not ideal. If I had a second land over any one of these cards, this hand would be pretty good actually, but it's just too risky. This hand's pretty good. Hey again, John. You're always here, that's cool. So I could potentially pitch a land, but then the thing is if I don't draw a land, I'll feel like an idiot. I probably don't need both of these 3-drops, I guess. Maybe I'll lose this 3-mana Chandra. That was a good draw. Hey, what do you know? It's the red-black deck. The thing I like about Wily Goblin so much is that it's ramp on a creature, but if the creature dies, it doesn't matter, I still get my ramp. Could play Chandra here, but I would just like minus on one of their things. Actually, I'm just gonna play Lannery and attack. The thing this hand lacks is removal spells. I was thinking of going Chandra minus to kill one of the things, and then it would be great if I could just block their attack with my Wily Goblin, but they probably have like a Bonecrusher Giant or something to kill it, and in that case my Chandra would be dead and I'd be left with no treasures and 3 mana, which is not ideal. So I can actually kill their Chandra here, because they're probably going to attack me, so I can play my Goldspan and swing both of these at it. They're not attacking? Interesting. I guess, oh, because I play Captain Lannery. Yeah, okay. So, too bad this isn't a Glorybringer. Oh, and also they want to leave this up to tap as a removal spell, so that's why they didn't attack, probably. So I can kill pretty much anything I play. So I guess I just go Chandra minus and attack their Chandra.
Hey, over here. Oh, yep, you're flammable.
I don't think they play anything with haste, do they? So I might as well attack. That's not ideal. I imagine it's gotta be Goldspan, right? Interesting.
Yep, you're going down.
Okay. If I draw a land, though, I can still play the Goldspan. So I guess that was a reason to not attack with this. I didn't see their creature land there, but fortunately I'm not punished because I drew the land here. I frequently miss this land as a creature land.
This was a waste.
Could play my Goldhound, but I'd rather just have the treasure. Even the Goldhound is a treasure. Could just die to removal. Although, maybe it would have been good to play it because I could play my Facebreaker and that would get me another treasure because it has first strike. That would have been nice. Anyway, let's play the Facebreaker. Attack with Goldspan. I wonder if I have a Bonecrusher Giant. So here I'll probably just play out my stuff. I could sack one of these to try and get something. That would leave me with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I could play basically anything. I don't mind that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'll play the Goldhound, whatever. I don't think they play any sweepers. It's an evasive attacker. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Should have played the Goldhound the previous turn though, because getting that extra treasure could have been pretty relevant. So in this matchup, I found that I like to bring in my treasure map because it can turn into a really grindy matchup. So this can get me, you know, many cards potentially. I also like the 2 Storm's Wrath because they play Graveyard Trespasser. So this gets around the ward ability, and notably it kills it no matter whether it's flipped or not. And then I'll take out Skirk Prospector and probably a couple Goldhounds. Just because it's weak to removal, you know. I kind of don't like the Chandra either so much because it doesn't protect itself. And I'm pretty heavy on 3-drops here, so maybe I will actually bring in one of the Goldhounds. Abrade could be a consideration also, but... nah. Or Redcap Melee. It's good against Bonecrusher. Play like this though. Surprise burn down the house, yeah, that would suck. This is a good hand. No. Well, I mean, still pretty good even after being thought seized. I'd probably just go with the Glorybringer or maybe the Bonecrusher depending on what they have. That's my only removal until I get to Glorybringer. Treasure map's pretty nice. So here I can go either Treasure Map or Wily Goblin. Thoughtseize bugged. Just redraw the Glorybringer. I think I'm gonna go with the Treasure Map just so that it doesn't get Thoughtseize, because I don't think they'll have any removal for it unless they have Abrade, but so far I haven't really seen people playing Abrade in this deck. So their hand is probably just full of removal, I imagine. Here I'll go... I'm going to upkeep Scry because I do want to draw a land. So I'm looking for a land here. That's good. And now I can get my Wily Goblin out. Alternatively, I could have just not Scryed and played Captain Lannery Storm, but the thing is it's going to die to probably the Bonecrusher Giant that I imagine they have. A Fatal Push. It would not die to Fatal Push, but they might have a different removal spell also. Sorin the Worthless is actually quite good. I just like calling him that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I can just Glorybringer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Another one, yeah. I can get their Vampire and their Sorin. Because Glorybringer is such a good card. I'm exerting, right? Exert and Sorin. So now I want to draw another land to get this other Glorybringer out. My opinion on Standard right now, I don't really know a whole lot about it right now. I haven't really played Standard in a while. Like I'll play it on and off, but for the past, I don't know, probably year or two, I haven't been so much into Standard. I'm just gonna take a draw here, because I just want to get to 5 mana for the Glorybringer. Didn't get there. It's okay. A deck list. I have not this exact deck list online, but one that's very close. I did a deck tech on it, but I've made a few changes since then. I can show you after the match. Here, I think I want to go stomp this, play Goldhound, and also Scry. Makes pretty good use of all my mana. Can allow me to flip my treasure map next turn. Feeling pretty good again about this one so far. We might actually get there. That'd be pretty sweet. Standard's really good right now. Oh, the Thoughtseize is pretty big there, but what can you do? Oh, they have 2 Bonecrushers? Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty good turn for them. We just go dueling Bonecrushers? I'm kind of up for that. So I'll go Lannery. Just flip the treasure map now. Don't want land anymore. I could play Bonecrusher right now. The thing is, it basically costs me 3 cards, because every one of these treasures is a card with Treasure Cove. But I think it's worth it, because also the thing is, if I play this right now, I'm going to get 3 more damage in with Captain Lannery Storm. And when Lannery attacks, I'm going to get another treasure anyway, so I'll be able to draw a card from that. So if they draw a land, I guess they just go double Bonecrusher. If they don't draw a land, I don't know. Depends what they draw. Happy Friday. Happy Tuesday. Every day's Tuesday, right? My turn, yeah. Facebreaker is pretty good. Probably just actually, 1, 2, 3. I think I draw a card first. Potentially I could draw Glorybringer or Chandra. That would be nice. Play with fire. I can kill their Bonecrusher. So I go Stomp, play with fire, kill that, get in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or I just attack, play Facebreaker, they probably block Lannery. They take 4, 5, they take 5, but I get 2 treasures. I'm gonna do this. Yes! Did it! Made it to Mythic. I'm pretty surprised that I got there on the first try, actually. Well, this isn't the first try, like I said, for the past couple of days I've been playing off stream. We'll go like win 1, lose 1, you know, win 2, lose 2. Yeah, 95%. Not quite ranked yet. Let's see what's going on in chat. Oh yeah, I can show you the deck list now. Bonecrusher the format, that's basically what it feels like. It's just, the card is just so good. You like the adventure commander that got spoiled? Yeah. Now you can refer to me as a Mythic ranked Dave. No, please don't do that. 8th place is way better. So this deck. I could probably do like an updated deck tech on it, because the one that I did before was the paper one for actual Pioneer format, but then also I've made some changes since then, and this is the Explorer version. But I'll just go over it here. So basically the thing is that you rely on treasures to ramp into your big red spells, being these ones here, mainly Glorybringer. Glorybringer is the main win condition, but you've also got 2 Goldspan Dragons, which is, you know, obviously good. Everyone knows Goldspan's good. And then there's 2 of the 6-mana Chandra, which is awesome. There are some matches where I play where the opponent just concedes when I play this. Like if they're playing a control deck that has no, like, you know, they're going for the really long grindy game, they basically just lose to a Chandra because they can't counter it, and they're going to take a damage every turn no matter what. So a lot of people just concede when you play it. 4-mana Chandra. It's a good kind of like halfway point in between the early game and the late game. Because it, you know, you can play this on turn 3. Yeah, turn 3 is the earliest, but then you can you can use this to ramp you into your bigger spells. So a lot of times I'll go turn 3 Chandra, ramp into turn 4 big Chandra, which is pretty sweet. The little treasure things, we got Goldhound. 4 of these. This card's awesome because it's basically a mana dork, but it's also a treasure, which is very relevant because you have things like Treasure Map and Professional Facebreaker and Captain Lannery Storm. So these two, they also ramp you. You saw how good Lannery was in that match that I just played. This card's so good, I think. It's one of my favorite cards. I've played it in a whole bunch of different decks. Obviously 4 Bonecrushers because we're playing red. Just the 1 3-mana Chandra. It's pretty good. But like I said earlier, it doesn't protect itself, so it's in some matchups it's not the best, but it is a good card and it ramps you also. I got a Skirk Prospector in here just as like a 5th piece of 1-mana ramp, but if this was an actual Pioneer deck, this would be a different card. Some removal, play with fire. You need some early removal, right? A couple of spell lands, 1 of each, the Shatterskull Smashing and Spikefield Hazard. And then a lot of utility lands, actually. Only 10 basic mountains, but a couple of Den of the Bugbear. You could play up to 4 of this. I'm only playing 2 because this isn't a fast aggro deck, so like we actually want to draw, you know, more than 3 or 4 lands. So a lot of the time a Den of the Bugbear would come into play tapped, which can be pretty big if, you know, we really need our 4th or 5th land to get to Glorybringer and it comes into play tapped. That can decide the game right there. But I've got 2 of them. 4 Ramunap Ruins. I love this card too. 1 Sokenzan, because it's basically free inclusion. And this has been very good also. The tokens have been definitely relevant. 2 Mobilized District, just as more creature lands. But if this was Pioneer, this would be Mutavault. And then the coolest part of the deck, I think, is this... there's just 4 blue lands in here. The Pathway land. Because it's kind of a free way to splash blue alongside our treasures. We don't even need blue to play blue cards because we make so many treasures, but the blue is for 4 negates in the sideboard, which is really important in some matchups. In like combo matchups where you just can't interact with them and normally you just have to race. You could just negate what they're doing. And it's so satisfying when they don't see it coming either. So there's an impromptu deck for you. What about 9th place? No, 8th place is the best. Actually, yeah, no, 9th place really sucks. Because, you know, you're like just on the cusp and probably there's a chance you could make it to top 8, but you missed out on tiebreakers probably. Gonna be 1st place. 8th place is the best though. Oh, I'll play a couple more matches then. Hello, hello. This hand is good, it needs a 3rd land, but could probably get there. Against Yorion. It's probably the Omnath Elementals deck. I am going to play with fire them right now. Because I want to draw into a land. I really need to find a land now. It's the most expensive AFR creature lands. Yeah, it is. Makes sense though. It's, I think, by far the best. I'm just gonna do this now also. I feel like they're probably not playing a lot of creatures. Might as well use the mana. Didn't draw a land, but Wily Goblin does give us a treasure at least. Booth of Kaya. Yeah, okay. Once again, no land, but we can at least get our Lannery in play and start making treasures. I'm gonna do this again. I'll just play with Fire them right now, because I have to sack the treasure to do it. Or, alternatively... yeah. This way I get in a damage. I can try and scry into a land. Yeah, there you go. the land that we need when it comes into play tapped. I'm actually going to bottom that because I really want an untapped land to get this Bonecrusher Giant out. That was a lucky draw for me. Yeah, there was my Bonecrusher. Here was my Lannery. I think I'm just gonna play nothing. Because they can just go Yorion, flicker all their stuff, and kill anything I play. So yeah, let's pitch these, and hopefully just draw into a land to play my Chandra. So lucky. So I can kill their Yorion.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
Or I could plus. Then this would die in 3 turns. They would get 3 counters. Whatever.
Utterly is the best way to destroy things.
Maybe the opponent will choose the... Oh, I thought they chose that mode. Oh, whatever. I was gonna say maybe they'll choose the you lose the game mode. Yeah, there's a good draw. I guess I want to keep my hand empty so they can't make me discard stuff. Okay, another Yorion. That's unfortunate. So this is a matchup where we definitely want the negates. Probably that's game, yeah. That's okay. So we'll want that and treasure map. And then probably pitch these play with fires. And what else? Could lose a Skirk Prospector. Or maybe the Shatterskull Smashing. Yeah, let's just lose the... Actually, I'm going to lose a Goldhound. Because Skirk Prospector can sack a Wily Goblin too. Don't think I've ever played Overlord. It sounds familiar though. This is a good hand. Nice. It's nice to get the treasure in play before it can get thought seized. No, I'm just gonna draw because I can use Goldhound to get a treasure. So I can, depending on what they have, I could just play Chandra this turn. Ooh, a Negate. Huh. The thing is, if I play Chandra this turn, I lose both my treasures, so I can't play the Negate until I flip treasure map. What I kind of like here is going... just play Bonecrusher. Although, like, what are they doing on 4 mana? I'm just gonna get the Chandra out.
I need some no pressure.
Okay. Do I scry? Upkeep scry? Might as well, because I'm not doing anything else with the mana anyway. Unless I draw a land that I can go stomp Bonecrusher, maybe I should just let it resolve. Ooh. That was a good draw. So I can play Bonecrusher and leave up Negate.
Hope it's not too hot for
you. I'll float a red. Nope. That felt pretty good.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Oh, that sucks. My Chandra. Not feeling too good about this one. Because yeah, I got 3 emblems going, but they can outrace me. What does that do? Draw 3. When you cast a spell, you lose a life. Alright, they gain some life from that though. Let's just play this. Yeah, just survive 6 more turns. They're gonna gain some life off of this Maze Mine Tome, though. No. I could draw another big Chandra. Wipe the board. Wily Goblin's not going to do it. Oh man. Well, no, they would gain 4 life from this. Got pretty close though. Hey, elaborate idiot. And the Bane 616. I lost a percent. I wonder if maybe it would be fun to do a draft. Because I basically just wanted to get to Mythic. I'll play one more. I just wanted to get to Mythic. Like, I'm not planning on grinding out to qualify for the monthly tournament or whatever. I'm gonna move my display. Right there. I could try and make a standard deck. Yeah, Capenna draft is pretty good, I think. I enjoyed it. This hand is good. Needs a 3rd land, but still good. Try and scry into a land again. There we go. Yeah, like my posters. Yeah, there's one for Secret Life of Pets 2 and Finding Dory. Oh, Lannery's pretty good here. If I draw a land next turn, I could Glorybringer. Seems good. I could even post-combat Chandra. I don't think I've seen this deck before. So there's playing a bunch of mana dorks. Stone Coil. So here if I draw a land, then I'll probably just wipe the board with Chandra. Oh, it didn't get there. I guess attack. I'll probably block with Stone Coil, that's okay though. And I'll stomp their Kinnan. And play my Goldhound. That gives me the 6 mana for Chandra next turn. Another Kinnan. Paradox Engine. Didn't expect that. Still though, we're gonna do this. And just -3. Seems pretty good.
Anyone who stands in my way is getting
Oh, that's an elemental.
or, you know, don't.
Moon Snare Prototype.
Okay, jeez, enough.
Probably just minus on their either one of these. And -1 on their Tangled Florahedron. Play a couple of goblins.
Exploded.
How many Kinnans do they have? There's Gigantha. So I imagine here I go Glorybringer their Kinnan. Sack the Wily Goblin to do it. Yeah, it feels like I'm in trouble here. Can't be spent to pay generic costs. What else does that do? Like the top 5, put a non-human creature on the field. 7 mana, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I want to go just -1 on their Gigantha and then kill it with Glorybringer.
I've got a burning desire to finish you.
So I guess they're gonna try and just pump a whole bunch of mana into Stone Coil or something. Finally drew a 4th land. You open a Japanese box of Strixhaven, got a... Oh, nice. You got the Hesh up. Best card you could possibly open. So they can play a really big Stone Coil, but that might be okay. They're at 8 life. Pretty low. So they just wanted a bunch more mana for... Is this Ugin? I don't know, let's make a bigger one of those. Wait, is this a combo? So they can just make an infinitely large Stone Coil Serpent. That's what their plan is? Sure. So I guess post board I would want Leyline of the Void. Oh, I'm just gonna scry now so I can stop worrying about it. I want to see what are they gonna do with all this mana. Are they just gonna make a giant Stone Coil Serpent? Where are they going with this? Let's scry. Okay, either Flex Reservoir, that'll do it. Do I even want Leyline though? The only thing it stops is Emery, right? I probably want... I don't even know if I want Negate, because everything about their combo is a creature outside of... well... Maybe I don't want treasure map. It's too grindy and slow. Fireball face, yeah, that'll work too. I could play Negate. I think these sideboard cards are still just a little bit too narrow in this matchup. Like, Leyline is good against Emery, but that's it. And Negate's good against Paradox Engine, but that's it. So maybe I'll take out like a Wily Goblin. At least I know what the opponent's doing now, so I can try to play around it. Or not necessarily play around it, but set up my plays the right way. I guess that's the same thing. Stone Coil on 1. Okay. I think so. I could go Chandra plus add a mana, kill their Stone Coil, or I could go Face Breaker, attack with Goldhound. They have to double block to block it. I would be able to kill their Stone Coil. Kind of tough. I think I like the Face Breaker because it puts more pressure on the board because Chandra doesn't really pressure them. So they can block, but if they do, they're going to lose their Stone Coil. So I imagine they just don't block. Yeah. So I get one treasure. Yeah, I got there on the first try, toots. So now we're just kind of playing for fun. Realize the wheel with the balls and Paradox Engine is supposed to look like one of those things that should be in perpetual motion. Oh yeah. Prophetic Prism, sure. Lawnmower Elves. So I guess it's like Chandra plus kill their thing, maybe kill their other thing.
Go ahead, fight me as hard as you can, cause I'm real slow. You're lucky
Yeah, this one. Attack with these two. Maybe attack with all three. That has -2 opponent. So I get 2 treasures here. I can leave up a removal spell in case they try and do something, like maybe they want to equip Reality Chip to that. That'll be a kind of crappy play though. Kinnan. Well, that thing's gonna die. Seems like this combo is pretty easy to deal with once I know what's going on because there's so many moving pieces to it, so I just save removal spells for the correct things. So I play with fire this. Spikefield this, I guess. I can fire up my den, or I can try and find something off of Chandra. I kind of just like firing up the den of the Bugbear. So that costs what? 1. So this plus this is den. This is Spikefield, and then I can Chandra to get this thing in play also. Get into damage.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Yeah, 12 cannons. Seems about right. Could get Skirk Prospector in play. Sure. It's an attacker. The only thing is this will suck if they play a sweeper. Hey, Andres is here. How's it going? I just made Mythic Andres. You can see right here. Alright, I guess I didn't have a sweeper. So same thing, like I could bring in Negate and stuff, but seems like if I have the correct removal at the correct time, I don't need that. Actually, I probably should have brought in Storm's Wrath. That would have been good. Because they're playing a whole bunch of creatures. And also it kills the reality chip. Should have brought that in. It's kind of dark here now. Got all cloudy out. Can't play my Wily Goblin yet. Should be able to draw another mountain though. Oh, there's the mountain right there. Skin in number 13. Holy crap. What else can they possibly do? Wow. Well, that Kinnan must die. I could attack. Actually I will. I'm okay with trading this with a Llanowar Elf. It'll set me back a turn, but I feel like it's worth it. What the heck? How is this happening? Kind of weird to not attack there. I'm just gonna plus and play Wily Goblin as a blocker. Hopefully don't draw anything.
You wanna go, tough guy? This'll be easy.
Man, I'm so wishing I had boarded in Storm's Wrath. I'm gonna turn on a light. That's better. What's happening? Okay. I like the comedy's Chimchar's Treehouse. That's cool, I'm glad you like it. Okay. What can I find with Chandra?
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm just gonna concede because even if I kill the, like they have a seven stone coil, that's incredibly hard to deal with. Even if I do kill it, they can just recast it with Emery. I'd rather just play something else. It's okay. So yeah, I achieved the Mythic, so maybe I'll hold on the ranked constructed play for a bit. Could be fun to play some, either play a draft or maybe, I wonder if I could try and brew a deck with Hashep Oasis in it. That could be fun. It would have to be, I guess, either historic alchemy or what's it called, explorer. Let's try and make a new deck here. What cards would work well with Hashep Oasis? Do I have any Hasheps? Hashep. No, but let's fix that. Get these right now. I only have 5 rare wild cards, so I'll just have to make it with things that I have already. Do I play Commander? Yeah, I have 10 Commander decks. I've made a whole bunch of Commander deck decks on my channel too, for most of my decks. I think for all of them, actually. You can check those out if you want. What are some cards that will work well with Hashep, though? So I guess we want to be playing green. Could make it all meme and play Brushwags as well. That could be fun. So can we make Hashep? See, these combo because this gives a creature +3/+3, and this has trample. So, you know, they're basically made for each other, right? Maybe like red-green or mono-green. Red-green could work because then we could also play Ramunap Ruins, giving us more deserts. Ramunap? To sack 2 or other deserts, right? What does this do? You can play lands from your graveyard. That kind of goes along with the theme. Super slow though. Red and green. Help me out here, chat. Green, white. Yeah, I mean there are white deserts too. Could play Shefet Dunes. Let's get the green cards out of the way. What are some good green creatures? Right, like the thing I immediately go to is like green Stompy. So what are some green Stompy cards? Probably Llanowar Elves. This will probably go in the sideboard, Shaper Sanctuary. Green, white, red, but just a sprinkling of white. Yeah, Ragavan would be incredible, but unfortunately it's not in Arena. Or perhaps fortunately it's not on Arena. Yeah, they're sorcery only. That's okay. They're still pretty good. Barkhide Troll is a pretty good stompy card. Ramunap Hydra. That goes along with the theme. What does that do? Ramunap. Okay, I don't have any. Wait. Is it just not on Arena? Yeah, I guess it's just not on Arena. Unless I'm missing it. What does stuff with deserts? There's that, but that's too crafty. Three or more deserts. This is a good card. Like, this was very good in Standard. Could play a couple of those. I have enough wild cards to get a couple of them. There's Scavenger Grounds. So I could go like Naya Deserts, I guess. Where's Shefet Dunes? I need what, three deserts? Okay. Trying to remember what else was played in that deck that went with our promise to see what kind of theme it was. There's a lot of 1 and 2 drops. Destiny Spinner? No. What if I went 5-color Desert Shrines with Brushwag in it? Get all the memes in one deck. Could I actually do that? Yeah, Field. Oh, that's what it played. Field of it. No, it didn't. It didn't play Field of it. That was a different one. The face camera is large. It could just be because of the overlay here. The camera itself is, I think, a little bit smaller than average. Oops. Let me move my face. I just disabled it. Five-color drink. Yeah, I'm gonna try and build 5-color desert shrines. Shrines. Shrine. Sanctum of All. Shrine. Put it onto the battlefield. It's a shrine, but you need 6 or more shrines. Maybe not. Oh, you just got here. The status is it was achieved in the first match of the stream. Sanctum of Stonefangs is the good shrine, right? Yeah. This is probably more of a sideboard card. What other shrines exist? Scrying. Hey, look at this mana base here. It's pretty good, right? Needs more deserts. What have we got? 4, 8, 10. I have no idea how to build a 5-color mana base on Arena. You probably need like Cascading Cataracts. What 5-color lands are there? Okay, this deck is turning out to be. I got there with the big red deck and Explorer that I've been playing. This deck is more difficult to build than I thought it would be. What if we ditch the shrine idea and just go with the deserts? Because then it could actually maybe win some games. Brushwag can stay though. So what are some 2, 3, 4 drops? In green. I want that Lannery Elves back. I'll get that after. Crawl Harpooner. Lotus Cobra. Potentially Lotus Cobra. Thick red, yeah. I actually like Prize Fight. I think it's a pretty cool card. I'm a pretty big fan of Scavenging Ooze. Sliver deck? I don't think that's possible in Arena, is it? Why is it so hard for me to find green stompy cards? Can make the fight rigging deck. Okay, let's just Zertog. I'll just try and build it like the Bonecrusher, Bonecruiser. What else went in that deck? Questing Beast. A couple of those. Don't want Lotus Cobra. do want Lannery elves. No. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I want something to make these brushwags a little bit better. Is there like a creature that buffs other creatures? I want Cruel Spellbreaker. I want some more removal. Probably like play with fire. Planeswalkers? Are any good planeswalkers? Chandra. Maybe Vivian. Where's the green one there? Nissa? Don't have enough forests. There's Wren. Maybe some equipment. Could play an Embercleave, yeah. Embercleave. I need some dual lands. What have we got here? Some of this. There's Stomping Grounds. I want some Den of the Bugbear. Don't need Sheffet. Could put that in just because I have one already. Okay. Oh, Burning Tree? That's a cool idea. Burning Tree. So I would play that over probably like a Scavenging Ooze. Maybe I don't need... let's just go with 1 Hour of Promise. This is a lot of 4-drops, actually. 6 of those. I could go down 1 Vivian. And a Brushwag. Finished making Sliver Pauper deck and it's been pretty good. I bet Slivers are probably decent in Pauper. Okay, so this isn't exactly the memeiest of decks, but I do have 4 copies of Hashep Oasis Craft, as well as 3 Brushwags in here. I bet Brushwag could hold an Embercleave pretty well. Wait, I need to name this. What should I call this deck? Haship. Almighty Haship. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to play in ranked. Explore. This is right, yeah. Explore best of one. Okay. See if we can get some hash ups on Brushwags. Hash up Stompy would be a pretty good name too. It's a pretty good hand. I could probably play some number of Lair of the Hydra. Maybe Den is just better though. Are you afraid yet, opponent? Should be. Hey Byron. I see you there. Opponent just can't believe the power of the Brushwag. Sandwich you made April 2022. What kind of sandwich was it? It's important. I'm gonna just use this to scry. Yeah, see, I don't want that. Burning tree for 0 value. It's not bad. Yeah, let's just play this burning tree and waste the mana. Feels bad. But now I can start giving this +3/+3. I feel like there's probably a much better way you could build this deck to try me like generate a whole bunch of mana. To win with Brushwag. Dig up. So I guess next turn I just Questing Beast. Alternative, actually, I was gonna say you could go Chandra plus and then Ranger class, but I can't because I need green mana. They have a Paradise Druid. Okay. So it's a 3/3 hexproof Death Touch. I guess I'll attack with my Brushwag and my Questing Beast. Could get in for 4 damage here. I don't want to play Chandra.
When people start screaming, today's my lucky day.
There we go. Cultivate's not going to do it. Kind of don't like this ranger class in here. Rather play something else. So add red.
Yep. You're going
Fire up
down.
Den. Just play this thing, give it haste. Yeah, Brush Rag. It's gotten in like what? A damage? It's pretty good. This is Explorer. No. Opponent is now dead to Chandra or Ramunap Ruins or Bonecrusher Giant. Yeah, keep in mind though, this isn't ranked, so probably gonna play against some decks like that, but that's fine. I mean, my deck isn't the best itself. I'm gonna get rid of that thing. The wolf thing. Where is it? Ranger class? Get out. What's a better card? I could just play like Rubber of the Rich, would that be good? Does that cost 1 red or red? Where is it? R 1 red. Alright, we'll play that. Let's try it again. I want to play until I at least activate a Hash Up Oasis. Saltfield Recluse. Alright. We got it. There's the hash up. Look at this, so good. It gives me green mana on turn 1. What more could you want from a land? T-hole. Worth paying the life every time. Another portable hole. Just play this dude. Oh no, do they have the thing where you can tap artifacts? Okay, I forget the name of it. The counter spell where you can improvise. Metallic Rebuke. Is that even on Arena? Burning Tree for 0 value again. I wonder if they have settled the wreckage. Let's find out. they do... I'm still just going to take the opportunity to... Wait, +1 less for each attacking creature. I'm still just going to take the opportunity to cast this. Actually... Oh, there's kind of no point. Well, it gets it in play, though. Or it gets it around a counterspell. Sure. Forest, mountain. Rebuke as an explorer. It's good to know. I'm gonna put the thing on the Lannery. That's alright, Wandering Emperor.
Run away. You'll be safer. I am almost sad to see you go. I have got new moves to teach you.
Questing Beast will be a good draw here. Get him for 10 damage. I have 8 damage worth of
Our swords will
deserts
cross
here.
again. Still have 8 damage worth of deserts. Could put him to 6.
I won't hide from the world any longer. Keep up the pace.
Burning Tree. Countered. Concede. It's okay. Hashep is gonna get there. One land, 4 2-drops. This is better. Once again, 4 2-drops. One next video? Oh, you're watching a video right now, right? I might post a video later today, actually, of I received a package from Mattcaster Mage, who showed up to the stream earlier, so I opened that on video. It was a pretty nice package he sent. It was very generous. It's pretty fun to open. Probably play this druid with a counter on it. Ingenious. Myth. Yeah, I got to Mythic already on the first match I played of the stream. What does that do? +0, +1, and ward 1. Okay. Well, let's attack. And Questing Beast is a good card. What's that going to target? Probably the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna eat... No, not that. This to gain a life. Equipped warriors have double strike. Oh, it's not a warrior though. Questing Beast. I'll just leave up the play with fire. Yeah, hash up stomp you can also lose if you just don't draw a hash up. Opponent's thinking. Shadow Spear. Okay. Gets +1/+1 trample and lifelink. Okay. Now attack me with both. I would not like them to gain 4 life. I'm 1 damage away. And they're gonna start gaining 5 life per turn. So yeah, I can play this with haste. I could wait 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so do I just win with Den? They block here, they take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but then that dies. So they have to block Questing Beast. Okay. This can work.
Okay, equip. So they're basically at 5 life. Which means... So I fire this up, attack. They go block here. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the other goblin. I think this should work. Yes, victory to the Hashep deck. Still didn't get to play a Hashep though, and actually use it. I think I might have to work on this deck a little bit more off stream and try and make it a little bit competitive anyway. I do want to make an Explorer deck that plays Hashep Oasis that is legitimately good. That would be great. A copy of Shock, but I have 4 Play with Fire, it's just a better Shock. Alright, I think that's going to do it for now. For anyone that joined later, yes, I did manage to make it to Mythic. So that's why we just started playing meme decks, just for fun. But, yeah. Oh, I posted a new video today, if you haven't seen that, a comedy video. It's, how it feels to shuffle a double-sleeved commander deck. I think that one's pretty fun. I had the idea for that one for a while. Hashep proves its dominance, yeah. Best card ever. Another thing you may see up in the corner, way over there. Wait, let's see if I can do this. Right here. You see now the channel is sponsored by Face to Face Games. So if you'd like, you can go to Face to Face Games and you use the code 8th Place Dave and you get 5% off anything. It's pretty sweet. Nylea's intervention to search for your oases. What does that do? Nylea's intervention. I combined the 2 cards. X lands, reveal, and put them into your hand to shuffle. We'll put that in the maybe pile. When you pitch like this Vivian or something. Just so I remember it. Also, if you're not already following me on, what is it, Instagram, Twitter, I'm there. You can find links to that in the video description. And also, if you're not in my Discord server, you should totally come join. There's a link to that as well. Otherwise, though, I'm going to head out. So thanks everyone for coming.